Hello everyone and welcome to a new video from Your Destiny. I'm Eddie the Chump, and today we'll be comparing the console and PC versions directly. Now this isn't an exercise in making the console version look bad. It's going to be great, and the PlayStation at least does have the advantage of timed exclusives. This is more a video about what each version has going for it, and they both definitely have unique strengths and benefits. For the background footage, you're seeing PC footage at 4K 60fps and the same footage at 30fps, which is a fairly accurate representation of what the console version will look like, apart from the odd setting here or there. With that all said, let's get started. Accessibility. Some people might see us on this channel as PC elitists, which is and isn't true. Sure, I want to play the game with a mouse and keyboard with every setting turned up to 11, but that doesn't mean I can't recognize why people might want to stay on console. One of the console's biggest strengths is that the barrier to entry is incredibly small. Consoles are relatively cheap, and the party system, controller interface, and downloadable application all come together to provide a simple and straightforward experience. You turn your console on and within say 45 seconds you can be playing, no mess, no fuss. That's important for many reasons, but one of the most prominent is a lot of people simply don't have the time to manage their own PC rig with extensive peripherals and tailor their experience to their exact standards. A huge percentage of people that played Destiny 1 did so casually, and a lot of gamers who have full-time jobs and families and other real-life responsibilities simply want the most direct and accessible experience. I have many friends that have kids and jobs that love Destiny 1. With their playing time limited, they just want to grab a few hours here and there and play on their new 4K TVs. Consoles do that much better, and it's a big reason why the game will maintain a console audience. Performance. Right, so the PC version will have serious advantages in this department. There's no real reason to debate that, really. If you have a powerful enough setup, Destiny 2 will look and play beyond people's expectations on PC, of that I have no doubt. But who that appeals to is another matter. Now, PC players are a particular bunch, and it's certainly true that they have very high standards, and so they should. Plus, ports of big console titles, or any AAA games for that matter, have had questionable quality for a few years now. I'm confident Destiny 2 won't be a letdown. I think Bungie know the goldmine they have on their hands if they get everything right. To compete on PC and really take off, a game can't just be pretty. There's so much more competition for that FPS of choice on that platform. For any game to succeed, it has to be really great. Look at Overwatch. That has had small issues here and there, but for the most part, it's been an incredibly polished experience. Destiny 2 will have to replicate that if it is to stand any chance of maintaining a player base. The thing is, once you've had the privilege of playing a game on PC that really makes the most of the platform's benefits, it's very hard to be convinced to go back. One of the biggest topics is obviously frame rate. Having an unlocked frame rate is a true joy if you have the graphics card to take advantage of it. And beyond that, having access to higher refresh rate monitors is truly a game-changing experience. The difference between 60fps and 30 is quite large when you directly compare them, while the difference between a 60Hz monitor and say a G-Sync 144Hz one is just as glaring, perhaps even more so. It's actually quite hard to describe, and it's not something that can be shown in any video. It's something you have to see in person with your own eyes. It's unreal how good it is, especially for a competitive shooter. So if you care about those things, the PC version is the one for you. It's the one I'm going to play as soon as it's available. Sustainability. This point is interesting. The consoles have large legacy communities which I'm sure they'll maintain going forward. I'm sure many people won't move across to PC because of the increased cost, or because all their friends are already on PS4 and Xbox, etc. However, if a game takes root on PC, if it really captures the imagination of players and starts to gain momentum, that's where the game's full potential will be realized. Being on Battle.net is a massive win for Bungie. Blizzard games have a rabid following. Their fans are some of the most dedicated in all of gaming, and it's really smart to put Destiny in with those fans. Being in the Blizzard launcher gives Destiny 2 access to a ready-made player base with all the social benefits like friends lists and parties already developed for them. One of the worst things about PC gaming is that because of that increased competition for players, player bases can splinter and evaporate until you're the only one left playing. Nobody wants that, and in my opinion, Destiny 2 stands a really good chance of taking off on PC. If there's ever going to be any sizable competitive scene, it's most likely to occur on PC as well. There are of course console esports like COD or Gears 4, but with the utmost respect, those are dwarfed by the titans of the scene like CSGO and League of Legends. Even a massively popular game like Overwatch has a lot of work ahead of it to challenge those two titles. But because Destiny 2 is coming to PC, and because the Crucible has been tuned much more competitively for the sequel, I can actually see it happening. Fingers crossed, I guess. So in summary, it's not a case of one platform is better, it's a case of which one serves you better as the player. What you want from a game matters most. Let us know in the comments comments what platform you're most likely to play on and why. The answer you give may not be the same come October/Christmas time when all the versions have been out for a while. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please don't forget to leave a rating. If you never want to miss another one of our videos again, please click the bell icon next to the subscribe button on our channel to join the notification squad. You'll be in good company. And finally, please check out our Twitter. It's where you can find updates about new videos and other cool stuff. I've been Eddie the Chump, and until next time.